On January 22nd, a user named Abiud Hernandez Alvarez began to document what seemed to be paranormal activity in his house. At first, the activity wasn't so bizarre, but day by day, it became worse. The first video he posted regarding the activity in his home was his wind chimes moving on their own. As he spoke to the entity, the harder the wind chimes would move. I want to really analyze these videos to see if there's any possibility of this being fake. The moving wind chimes could have easily been faked since there is a hall where someone could have easily been hiding. I want to make it clear I'm not confirming it is fake. It could be real for all we know. I want to keep an open mind while looking through these videos. While using his PC, Abiud began to hear strange knocks coming from the room beside him. He hears a slam as if the door was slammed shut, but upon taking a look, there was nothing. The knocks then begin to come from the front door. Nobody was outside, and judging by how fast he opened the door right after the knock, there is no way a person could have done it because we would have seen them run down the stairs. Although, there is a possibility that the front door neighbor could have been helping Abiud fake this whole thing. During the night, Abiud was awakened by what sounded like someone walking in heels around his apartment.
No mames. Ahí está. Otra vez los tacones están yendo para allá.
Look, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. That door slam, it got me. It had me jump a little. But I don't know, taking into consideration the sounds of the heels, I mean, I feel like we could all infer that it could be a female entity. But you know what? I don't want to assume its gender. Abiud decides to burn some sage in his house, and upon doing so, he realized that the spirit didn't like that, causing it to make itself heard by the wind chimes once again. He decides to make a video answering the questions people had. He brings up that he visited a spiritual retreat at Isla Mujeres. He explained that upon arriving, something just didn't feel right, so the next day he decided to leave, and the people from the retreat were not too happy with that. After that trip, almost instantly, he started to notice objects moving spots and weird noises and even faint voices. Look, I'm not well informed about spiritual retreats, but to me it does seem weird that at a spiritual retreat he felt that the energy was off. I don't know, I think there's a possibility that the paranormal activity stemmed off that retreat. He explains that anywhere he goes, the activity follows him. This is where I begin to believe that this is more than just a ghost. Perhaps a poltergeist who has now attached themselves to him. Today, I have to leave for a work situation. I decided to follow the suggestion many have told me. Leave a video camera recording, and today I did it for a special reason. This week, during the day, there were 2 occasions I found this book thrown out of place. And even though this time, I put a heavy box in front so that it would no longer happen again, to my surprise, upon arriving home, I was met with the same thing. It took me a little while to find the exact moment of a total of approximately 9 hours of recording. To my surprise, I didn't just find out how it is the book keeps coming out of the bookshelf. You guys will have to excuse the video quality, but I needed the camera to record enough time, and Facebook is responsible for always lowering the quality of the videos. I'd like to mention that I do not find it strange to see this activity, and also me, my family, and friends have witnessed it. As I had already mentioned, it even happens very often elsewhere. I clarify again, not looking for help. I just want to share, that is all. You know, the fact the same book has fallen tells me that there's probably something in that book that can help him figure out what is going on. Instantly after, Abiud listened to what his followers had to say and decided to read the book. While reading the book, he couldn't help but smell perfume all over his house.
De hecho, el aroma es muy fuerte. A mí me agrada, no tengo problema. Es un perfume agradable. Pero el problema es que los tacones que... Ahí está, se escuchan ya los tacones. Se escucha como si viniera para acá. Para allá. Ay, cabrón. ¿Quién metió la recámara?
A few moments ago, I thought I heard a really hard hit on my window from a stone or something similar. However, I run into this herd of birds doing crazy laps outside my window. I want to think it has nothing to do with the entity. I don't know the common behavior in birds. At least from what I see, they are in high stress over something that really affects them. Or maybe it's just something normal that at least I didn't know they usually do. Birds do have strong connections to the paranormal. Perhaps the negative energy that has been surrounding Abiud's home drew them there. Last night, I heard a lot of movement in this bedroom. I didn't get up to record. I felt very tired. It was a busy day. Whatever. At dawn, I forgot and just made my day as usual. Moments ago, I decided to go shopping for groceries. Usually, I take a look in this mirror before I go out. I found this. At first, I got a little scared. I thought it was blood. However, I think it's like mud or something similar. It isn't lipstick. I failed to notice any scent, and it's completely dry. Hope it removes with some water and soap. I see no inconvenience. I don't know what to say about it. I can't even dare to say there's something written. It can be said that since the bird incident last week, things have become even more strange. By the way, I'm moving the teddy bear to different places around the house to see if I can sense anything like you in the past videos. The spelling on the mirror is a clear sign that this all ties down to a demonic entity. Upon searching up the phrase, the first image that pops up is Asmodeus, the Prince of Demons. The book that had been constantly thrown off the shelf by this demonic entity is warning Abiud of what is to come, since the book has had some connections with the events that have been happening, like the flock of birds. The night of June 1st would by far be one of the most eerie nights that he would go through, even if at the moment he didn't realize it. Abiud began to hear noises in his home, so he gets up to check it out. Some people have thought that there could be some sort of portal that could be connecting our world to the world of the dead. Now, I am starting to think that the portal could be the mirror where the grim woman was visibly seen sitting. Around 2:58 a.m., the past couple of nights Abiud had been noticing bright lights coming from under the door. He explains that he had removed the light bulb from the room, so it cannot be from that, nor the neighbor's lights, since there are blinds on the window that cover the light from coming in. The mirror is located in that room, and this just makes me believe even more that the mirror could be a portal. Upon many requests, Abiud decided to set the teddy bear next to the mirror and leave it recording. Pay close attention to the bottom corner of the mirror closest to the bear. Something moves from the mirror towards the bear. On August 26th, Abiud decided to go live, and this is what he captured.
Necesito hablar contigo. Ya me voy, ¿eh? Hace un frío horrible. Hace demasiado frío. ¡Puta madre! Déjame salir. Chingados. Las campanas se están moviendo. Esto es una pesadilla. Una maldita pesadilla. No comprendo. No entiendo. Uy. Puta madre. De verdad, estoy muriendo de frío. No.
I don't know, guys. Things just seem to gradually get worse as time progresses. This is the most movement we have witnessed so far. Just imagine being in his shoes as all of that was happening. Look, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you I just simply passed away. I don't think my heart would be able to handle all that. Like, I would literally probably faint or pass away. Like, I don't know. I would just be in shock. I wouldn't be able to deal with that. This entity is a woman that moves between the undead and the living world through the portal. The fact that the activity seems to be getting more aggressive is not a good sign at all. After being absent for a couple days, Abiud decided to share an update because he had been noticing objects change places frequently. Pay close attention to the bear, chair, table, and mirror behind the table.
Se escucha más aquí en la sala y en la recámara he tratado de dejar harina también en la sala, en las sillas, en todos lados porque ha habido más movimiento. Pero las campanas ya... ¡Ay, cabrón! Esto también es lo que quería decir, o sea, Cookie ha estado cambiando de posición en toda la recámara y... pues no sé a qué se deba. Solo ocurre en la recámara. Esto también ha estado sucediendo. Incluso dejé un poco de harina lo que es el asiento pero no logro distinguir mucho. Voy a tratar de leer esta misma hoja con más calma en otro momento. Y bueno, los murmullos de chica me cerraron la ventana.
I can't imagine looking back at the footage and realizing that there was someone watching. And I don't know if you noticed, but next to the girl in the mirror is also another visible dark figure. So now he just doesn't have one entity to worry about, but two. Both of them coming from the same place. The mirror. Now I can surely say that that mirror has to be a portal. Shortly after, Abiud heard knocks but decided not to open the door this time because he'd rather not know what was on the other side. Today I had the opportunity to clean the room, and when I lowered the mirror so I could clean it, I found a huge spot. which I tried to remove with several fluids, and I think I only made it worse, ha ha ha. It looked like mud or clay. I don't know. I can assure it has the same consistency the letters had that appeared a few months ago. It's a possibility, just humidity. It never happened to me. I think I'll have to change it. Boy, I oughta slap the goofy out of him. Of course it's not gonna come off. It's the portal between both worlds. This like only just confirms it. I don't know, but Abiud decided to record the mirror and just see for yourself how the camera moves on its own. It is clear that the entity isn't just a ghost. It has poltergeist tendencies, and I wouldn't be surprised if it began getting violent with Abiud himself, judging by how fast the activity has been escalating. The phrase on the mirror, the portal on the mirror, and violent activity that has been occurring is something to worry about, and I can't help but to feel like he might be dealing with a possible possession. Right now, it is just the activity, but what's not to say that the entity wants to make it back to the living world? I would honestly love to hear what you think. Could it be fake? In this day and age, everything is possible. Technology is so advanced that with the right setup and editing skill and software, anything could be done. This was the end of the post. If you are as intrigued by this story as I am, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe with post notifications on so you don't miss any possible updates. See you guys in the next video. Please let me know what you guys think.